So go ahead and get your practice page out and practice with me. In the first square, we're going to do 0.2 or 2/10. So 0.2 or 2/10. I'm going to take my pink. 0.2. Or I could put 2 out of 10. So I divide my whole into 10 parts and I can color it 10 squares. So I can also see that 2/10 is equal to 20 out of 100. And if I was finding my equivalent fraction to 2/10, I could multiply each side by 10 over 10, and I would see that that also equals 20 100ths. Okay? Now, let's do the next square, let's do 0.02. 0.02. Okay? So I have no tenths, but I have 2 out of 100. 2 out of 100. So it would look like this. Color that in. See the difference between 2 100ths and 0.2. And of course, if I wanted to simplify 200ths, I could do that by dividing by 1. And in fractions, we can represent that by the same numerator and the same denominator, which would be divided by 2 over 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And 10 divided by 2 is 50. We don't really need that for decimals. And so, but my decimal for 0.02 looks like that. Okay? On the next one, let's do 0.35. 0.35. Go ahead and do your paper. Then you will check it. So I have 3 tenths and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 tenths and 5 ones. You want to color that in, you can. And then on this one, let's do 0.5 or 0.05, I'm sorry, 5 hundredths. And of course, this is going to be 5 out of 100. So I'm in the hundredths place, and I can do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got it? And of course, this one is 35 out of 100. Right, and that's 5 or 30, yeah, 35 out of 100. Okay, so now let's say that I want to order these fractions from the smallest to the largest. And the smallest is going to be the one that takes up the less space, or if you had money, this would be 2 cents. This would be 5 cents, 2 pennies out of 100, 5 pennies out of 100. Or this would be 35 cents, 3 dimes and a nickel, or 5 pennies, 35 out of a dollar. And then this one would be 0.2, which is 20, 2 tenths would be 20 out of 100, or 20 cents out of 100. So I'm going to order these, and I can see very quickly that 0.02 takes up the least amount of space. So that's my first one. And then the next one would be, yes, you're correct, 0.05. After that, of course, we see 0.20. And then the fraction or the decimal that takes up the most space is 0.35. And now you know how to order your your decimals. Today in your math, you're going to be doing your Math Investigations practice paper, and it's page 385, which is really simple. You're going to just color those in. And remember, I said that you could always, if you get confused, put a number after your decimal to help you know. If you put a 1, you'd see that that's 11 cents and not just a penny. Okay, when you're doing those, so color those in for me. And then on the back, you're going to practice ordering these. You're going to order from the least to the greatest. So today, math, not very much. Just working with your decimals, 385 and 386. And you'll turn these in when you get your work done. Turn it in to me and I'll grade it for you. If you have any questions, just contact me and I'll video conference you or FaceTime you and help you through it. But I think most of you are going to be great on this. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.